Hey everyone, it's your boy Graphic back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at episode 4 of Zero to Hero. This episode's going to be a little bit shorter than the usual episodes, but we have a lot in store coming up. Episode 5 is going to be great. After episode 4, we go into PvP in episode 5, and that's, a lot of you guys are looking forward to that PvP content. So we're just trying to, skim on by some of the more boring parts of starting your account. But, we don't want to skip anything, so we do actually end up showing you guys what expeditions are. Expeditions are, one of the main things that I did when I was a new player. And I realized really quickly that it wasn't worth my time. But, what is worth your time is occasionally doing the solo expeditions. The solo expeditions, Tier 4 and Tier 5, are worthwhile because they give you a sigil. The Tier 4 and Tier 5 sigils are both worth about 40k. In Fort Sterling at the very least, and that's about 45k because you get that silver as well, so you're looking at about 45k in about 15 minutes. The fame is terrible, but the silver is pretty decent, so if you're a new player and you need some silver, this is a quick way to do it. And you can even AFK kind of while you're doing it. You can watch Netflix or do whatever the hell you're doing. You don't have to spend much of your focus on the actual game when you're doing it. But this is expeditions, and I'm just going to run through this real quick, and we'll skip kind of toward the end here as we explain the quests on the top right. You just need to complete all the quests on the top right, because that will give you your bonus. Or you complete all the quests on the side, like I said, and you're going to be able to do that by just literally running through the middle of the map. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to go to the sides of the map. It basically just makes sure you don't sprint straight through the entire map. The quarterstaff's actually pretty rough here, or the soul scythe is pretty rough here because you're, single target damage and you're not doing a lot of AoE, so you can't group up a lot of enemies and burst. But you know what, we got to the end of it and it was all worth it because we get that 50k at the end. And right now I'm kind of a poor player because I'm trying to stay away from doing the black market too many times, as that's just not really how I know a lot of you guys don't want to play the game, by just consistently going to like this silver black market methods and things like that. So we are doing some other methods of gaining silver here, and it gives you a little bit of fame. As you can see right there, I got about 1,000 fame for that final boss kill, which is not great, but it's 1,000 fame. So right here you're gonna be able to exit the expedition. I gave it a 3 stars because I hate expeditions, and I'm trying to show that they need help, they need love. Expeditions won't ever be a big thing at the rate that they're at, but that's fine because they're not in the open world, and Albion is a game of open world content, so it's actually just perfectly fine that expeditions don't give you too much, and I'm fine with that. But right here you see that I did get the Adept's Royal Sigil, and we'll go down to the auction house and sell that real quick so you guys can take a look at what that actually does sell for. I believe I'm in Fort Sterling right now. I do switch cities quite a bit throughout this series, so you're going to be able to start seeing that here shortly. But like I said, 40,000. And the next thing we're going to be doing is going to random dungeons. So actually, what I did here is during that expedition, I was actually looking in the LFG chat in Albion Online, and I was just kind of looking for. I'm looking at the chat in the bottom left-hand corner, and I was kind of little bit trolling them because of what was going on previously. You guys didn't get to see all that content, thankfully. But what we actually had going is in the LFG chat, they were looking for a tank, I think they were doing a tier 6 tank they were looking for, and I messaged them, said I'm tier 4, tier 5, or tier 4/tier 5. By the way, I'm all tier 4 when I said that, obviously, how like everyone does. But I can hold my own at tier 5 because I'm able to dodge skill shots like, a lot of these new players are not capable of doing some reason. So, like I said, I was looking in the LFG chat while I was doing the expeditions, and you find out that you can find a lot of groups in there to do random dungeons, and random dungeons is going to be a lot faster. And expeditions is guaranteed, 40k or 50k plus silver every, what is it? Probably 15 minutes to do the expedition, 10 minutes to do the expedition. So that's not bad silver, but the fame is awful compared to everything else. So you got to, do some random dungeons to get your fame. That's going to be the best way for you guys to get your fame. Right here we're going to be going to the next boss, and it's actually going to be a purple tome boss, which is actually great because we finally do kill it. I think it was our 3rd attempt. We do kill it, and it actually, for a tier 6 dungeon map, we only got 3 tomes, which is kind of crazy, in my eyes. I feel like you should have got a lot more. We did, or one of these guys did buy a tier 6 map actually to do this dungeon, so As our main tank, I'm very surprised it went so well and we were actually able to kill everything. Right here, what you're going to be seeing is a dungeon dive. So I actually can't help my team here because I'm not faction flagged, and I didn't really think about this beforehand very much. But basically, my team's getting dove by about 12 plus players right now, and I can't do a damn thing to help them, which is kind of a good thing because in reality, at my my spec, us 5 are not going to 5v12 these guys. So I actually get out safe here, and I just kind of walk around and watch the fight go down, watch my players die on me, which is kind of unfortunate, but it happens. It was a good dive, so gotta kind of respect that. But that was kind of an interesting way to go out here, for sure. I was kind of hoping this guy would die here on the side and I could just take his loot real quick. Obviously, that doesn't seem to be happening as he does whirlwind his way out of there. But this is what this episode was. It's basically just a little bit of fame farming and silver farming. Next episode is going to be a lot of crazy PvP Hellgates. So we are going to get straight into the PvP Hellgates with the Soul Scythe build. So you're going to be able to see what that all looks like and entails. So I'll see you guys next time, as this was a short episode 4 of Zero to Hero. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as we skip forward to episode 5 next